Like,
the baby sacrifice
so,
is the next course.
Mr. Man's being mysterious now.
Hello, everyone. Samson loves my species. How are all of you doing today? I hope amazing. Welcome to the podcast. We're making candles right now.
Yes.
ThatHippiePanda and I have already made our candles, and so Mystery Man's making his.
How many candles did you make, Sam?
I've made a few.
Oh my god, I have the reserve.
Oh no.
It's probably melted by now. If anyone wants it.
Totally the reserve.
Phone a friend.
We need the phone a friend coming out. Phone a friend's coming out, y'all. As you can see, we just have like a variety of candles on the table. Ours? I will.
Oh no.
Don't be sure.
I'm leaving you. No.
It's late, by the way, so we were just trying to get this done and going.
Probably posted at like 1 a.m.
Because it won't be posted till Wednesday.
Actually, yeah. Probably about like 3.
I was gonna say, isn't it Wednesday already?
Stay tuned at 3 on Wednesday.
Oh, yes it is Wednesday already. Happy Wednesday, everyone. What are we making, y'all? What's the, can't even think of the name right now.
The 411?
I wasn't going to say the 411, I was going to say the inspiration for each candle.
Oh.
But yeah, what's the 411 on everyone's candle? I want to know.
The dude.
Sam, that's what you're there for. You're supposed to be the commentator, you know? Like, you're spectating.
Well, I mean, I want them to...
Oh my gosh!
I want them to let me know.
Yeah, exactly.
I want them to let me know what's going on first while I sit down and drink my coffee, because, yeah, I need it.
Hi, Lorena. It's great to be here.
The reason why I need to be America's best candle maker is because I have a disability.
Oh, what's the disability that
I love too hard.
On making your candles?
It's called being not all there.
That you're wrong.
You're wrong.
When was I ever though? Never. Elise, what is your candle?
Yes, Poison Universe. What's going
Poison
on
Universe?
with
Yes,
your
Poison
candle?
Universe, yes.
Welcome back, by the way, Poison Universe. Oh yeah, by the way, we have with us Mystery Man. He out there, he chilling.
Yeah.
With him is Poison Universe. What up, girl? She's been in our podcast many times before. We know her. She's returning back with us. Yay!
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 And then we got the usual, y'all. The usuals. Moomoo, we just had a special podcast yesterday. Moomoo and I, we talked some stuff. We laid down that law. That spiritual law.
That groundwork.
True, we grounded yesterday. So tune in and watch that. And then in the back is ThatHippiePanda. You don't see her because
sorry.
Right now she's putting another nail in the coffin.
With the Red Bull and the
With a Red Bull,
like.
exactly. Trust. I told what?
I forgot what I was doing. Sorry.
I told Poison Universe that I was like, okay, we're gonna smoke one more cigarette, girl, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to do the whole podcast without smoking a cigarette. So we're gonna see how we're gonna do. Comment below if you see me smoke a cigarette, because I probably won't know out of habit. I'll just get up and get one, and everyone else is high as fuck. So everyone else is like, they don't know.
Wait, does this mean I've already lost the game?
Well, that was just my personal.
I started before the video, though, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't count, right?
Oh, really?
I'm technically not on camera, so it's like not happening, right?
Oh, is that what's going down, huh?
Yeah.
So Moomoo,
Ray's just standing there. I don't know what she's doing.
She literally, that smoke that's coming out of her mouth, we don't know. It could be vape.
Dragon?
She could be a dragon.
It's the weather outside, but...
That too. It's very cold out there. It's snowing!
It definitely is snowing.
I'm so excited.
Hoo-hoo, gosh.
So inspirations, I want to know. What's been casting y'all's hide lately?
Did you say casting our hides?
I have no idea. Honestly, I'm living my life right now. Okay, so let's start with Poison Universe.
I've never heard him use this terminology before.
Let's start with Poison Universe, because you're the farthest along with all the candle makers right now. Working in my sweatshop. I mean, Lorena's candle shop. What are you doing right now?
It was just like this with the gang.
I am doing blue.
I'm the assistant. Yes, I'm ready.
You're doing just blue?
Candlestick
Right now for
or not candlestick, sorry.
Yes. What do you have in there? I want to know.
Cinnamon stick.
For favor.
2 of these.
Cute.
Sure, Bree gave them to me. Or ThatHippiePanda.
Yeah, Hippie. Thank you for that gift. Where'd you get that from? The Happy
This was in
Panda?
my backpack.
We got them from Vegas, girl. Vegas! Just
Vegas,
saying.
baby.
Not to derail,
Vegas.
because trust, we'll be there. We'll get there. And then do you have any... Did you put any of those, whatever they're called?
I did put
The
the
petals.
ones, the pebbles and the sage, but I don't know where the...
Gee, I don't know where I put the bag, because I was like mad trying to organize and clean this area.
So we
I'll
have
say
a few
there's like
different
no wax over
options
here
for
that's
candles
ready.
for cinnamon sticks.
Well,
What
maybe
kind
this
of
one.
girth would you like
No,
in
no.
your cinnamon stick?
For what?
Like what size?
It's for like wealth and good luck,
Oh.
abundance and like happiness or stuff.
What size?
Um,
Say
The smallest one, because I just have to crumble it up and put it in there.
Really?
when. Does smallest also mean thinnest?
And what's going on with you over there?
Well,
Like,
or just
what are you
anyone
doing?
to be
I see, is that
thinking
a
about it,
crystal
because I
right there
forgot how
that's
big
just
this
chilling?
is.
Is that your crystal right there that's just chilling? So are you like planning on putting that one in there? Or no. So what do you put?
Unless I can break it in half.
No.
You don't want to.
There's a popsicle stick right there if you wanted it to like actually stay up. Some kind of is.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of dry.
TY.
Kind of, yeah.
Would anyone else like a special item to add?
Sure.
Where's the what is it called? The
Lorena is already done with hers. Thank you. Mine turned out beautiful,
Oh my God,
Leslie.
Beautiful.
Go show it to the camera, my associate.
Oh, I'm not even the assistant. I'm the associate.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I didn't know you
Yes.
got a raise in a promotion.
I know, and you're still
You're gonna show the top
working in
two or
the-
no?
I know we're still doing the grunt work.
I know.
I feel.
Oh, the other two?
Yeah, let's keep that on. You want to turn off the other light though, because it'll be better, or what do you think?
Wait, this one?
Or you want to turn on
Where's
the other
your-
light? Turn the other one on,
Oh.
because then it'll be really bright, and then they could see.
I'm just doing it by hand.
Yes, hi, we're white now.
Oh, I got it.
Wait, one last thing. Is the mortar and pestle like? Is it accessible right now?
Wait, the what?
Is that how you do
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called.
It is.
What? No. What? How do you say it?
The pestle is in the freezer.
That yeah.
It's in the freezer.
I was like...
There's another
You're
word.
done.
It is. It's mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle. Pestle.
Pestle.
Pestle.
Pesto. No, I have no
Pesto.
idea.
Like the pasta. That's the pasta. Or
Pestle.
the type.
A-L.
Oh, shit.
Pestle.
I
Okay.
think.
Bless, cause my fingers be
Okay.
hurt.
I know.
You asking for a lot of special items. I don't know
Okay,
how
thank
many
you.
more we can
That's
do.
it. No, that's
but-
all that
Oh, my turn!
I would have got it myself, but
Lorena's in the way. Hi.
Lorena's not moving.
Would you guys like anything?
Like,
Like, I don't
were you
even know.
gonna show and tell or what?
Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot. I don't know. We got, like, orange peels.
ASMR?
I'll take some orange peels.
Also, hippie. I don't know where the. I don't know where the things are. Your roses and whatnot.
Oh, they were...
They're not there anymore. Trust.
What'd you do with them?
I know.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Okay, so this is sand.
Freshness. Oh, it's a horchata. You guys have bay leaves? I would say because that's a good one too.
I hate to ask it too much.
See that?
Oh, that's right. I can't. Never mind. Disregard that.
See, Lorena. Yes, exactly. Because take it, break it up, shoot. Mystery Man, he doing it. Oh yeah? Are you gonna explain what they are?
They're just candles with, obviously the wicks, and you got some... What are they? Roses?
Rose, and I think they're tulips.
Oh, roses and tulips.
Which one? What is yours? Root beer?
Pieces of sage.
Mine's Dr. Pepper.
And what is yours? Root beer?
This is Dr. Pepper vanilla cherry.
Some crystals. There's also crystals in this one. I think honestly Sam's is winning right now. As far as presentation goes.
a little simple.
Yeah.
I was trying to go simple with that one.
Yeah.
With this one, I went a little more crazy. I also need to clean up the sides on this one because I dribbled a little bit.
Same. I feel like I just have to clean up my side.
So you're just a little bit at a time.
Right? Like, what
Also,
I'm planning on doing.
Maybe like a crystal. Like you want to put one of those balls in there. It's an
Yeah, the
amethyst
crystal
or
that I
it's a
chose to
unitite.
hold for this podcast is it's not. I don't know what it is,
Oh my god, we didn't do that yet.
but
Shame on me.
Shoot, I got mine. Where's your gun?
I did this one yesterday, so I can't do that one again. For those of you who were here yesterday, you would know what Moomoo and I did for our crystals.
That's how you do
Oh, was that how she's showing
it. That's how you do it.
For the audio listeners, ThatHippiePanda right now has been spending the last 10 minutes showing things,
Yeah, you just gotta
crystals
show.
and candles.
If you're audio
through
only,
the,
I'm sorry. It was just like a lot
video.
of me breathing
Totally.
heavily because I'm like, ooh, that was a lot of weight.
So definitely,
These candles are
if you're just
really
audio listener, go to our YouTube and
What is the YouTube?
hashtag lovetomyspecies.
Saying?
See?
Hashtag
I mean,
LTMS.
I said in the beginning, obviously,
Well, in case they just
I only
skipped, you
have
know, because the intro.
all of it on YouTube as it is, so you're only on my channel. But if you're somehow tuning in from some other website, yeah, youtube.com. Hashtag lovetomyspecies. Okay,
Did we
sorry.
expect anything less?
You want to do one of these?
The reason I'm awake, where to go?
You want to do one of these?
There it is. I decided to get the coconut one,
Sure.
even though it tastes like shit.
What?
The coconut Red Bull.
And then, do you guys
Fucking
have?
trash,
Do you guys
yeah.
have a crystal that
I mean,
you
it's
guys are
like
choosing?
like
Do you guys have a crystal that you guys are gonna choose for the podcast?
we got some up here.
I was gonna say.
You guys wanna? I have a
I'll
few
take that one.
others. Which one?
The blue one.
The blue one. Wait, which one? Wait, is that green? Am I blind? This one?
It's technically not a crystal, right?
I mean, it has like value, you know. Like,
It's up to yours.
yeah, yeah. Oh my god, the turtle, true. Yeah, there's this one. Oh yeah, or you get these like balls too. Sorry. Sorry. Yes.
Sorry, it's gonna take me here. I'll just
No,
take
yeah,
it.
don't worry. It's all good.
Make you just stand there. Stand there and wait.
Yes.
Yeah, breathe.
Oh, T, what are these, by the way?
What? Those are my grandpa's. I don't know. It was just one of the things that was in like the
Getting some more crystals.
his items that were left behind after
Oh.
he died.
Can I show them? Or?
Yeah, it was tied together by the red string, but I don't know. It just came apart today.
It just looks so
This
cool.
one's falling
I just like
too.
happen to notice that.
I can feel it.
Which one? Mmm. Oh my gosh, I can get up.
And this is.
Oh, the rainbow.
Okay.
Yes.
Is the audio going to there? Like, who are you talking to?
So here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
But they can hear me from here. Uh-oh.
What?
Bitch, not any. Okay, sorry, we're back. We had some. This is it. I'm trying to focus on. So you can focus on the
Yes, put that hand behind it.
Here,
Yeah.
you just gotta like leave it there.
Do you want some more incense sticks to like hold it? Oh yeah, there's some incense sticks here.
And I just dropped it.
Dropped what?
Party foul, party foul.
What did you drop?
There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Rainbow fluoride.
Oh.
So.
Aw.
Screw it back.
Good
There we
job.
go. There we go,
I really
John
wanna
A.
find
There we go,
those,
John A.
Okay, so
Do you see 'em
that's my
anywhere?
crystal for
The what?
the podcast I'll be holding on to.
The flower. Careful.
Flowers.
I'm sorry.
Are you still offering your flowers?
That's my
Yes.
voluptuous
We
body.
don't know where they are.
Oh.
Oh yes, I don't know where I put
Are
them.
they over there?
Lo siento.
Oh yeah, can you hand me that wallet? Yeah, that. Yes. I forgot about that. Wait, it's mine, right?
Oh, I have them right here actually. I'm just kidding, y'all.
Wow, you hid them.
I'm just hiding them. So, what Brie was saying that she had put in her
I have
candles,
so many
also
dried
mine.
flowers.
I think actually
Oh my gosh,
all of the
yeah.
candles
Damn. There's actually
T.
wax left over.
dried violet.
I mean, I still have my wax
There
burner.
we go, dried
That too.
violet.
And we have all that fucking.
Oh, your
wax.
cauliflower.
It's like someone.
Sage.
It's someone. It's like somewhere around you.
Someone else.
Somewhere.
Like who then?
Literally. I'm gonna go check on that.
Yay!
True, we got the rose petals and sage, and our dry violet, the rose petal and sage, and the dry violet.
Okay, who needs to phone a friend?
I'm good.
Who needs to phone a friend? I wasn't listening.
They heard that.
Oh shit.
Maybe.
You wanna?
Audio listeners, she's not phoning a friend for me. Wow, you filled yours up quite quickly.
Yeah, for real. It looks so good from the
It looks
outside.
so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yes. Shoot, Sam. Chuck might beat you.
Tilo. You see that look at his face? It's like,
You see that look in her face?
I was looking
In
at
my
your face.
Wow. I see. I am kind of off frame, but it's okay. I live anyways. Except to lean forward. We don't have the best video, whatever, production, but
As you can tell.
we're still living our life to the best.
to the fullest.
To the fullest and the best.
To the oldest, to the youngest.
Yes.
To the poorest, to the richest. We're living life.
We are
I need to be on.
That was like
then.
an ensemble almost. Beautiful. I almost teared. Shoot.
He's like, but
Someone
I didn't. So
replay-
anyway.
I need some more. Some more zip zip. So how was everyone's week last week? Because, you know, as I said yesterday in the podcast, I promised you all that I would have a special guest, and that never happened. And there was no podcast that was in Vegas.
Listen, man, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It was
so.
intense. And it was like we blinked and everything was like, next thing you know, we were in Utah. Coming back.
Literally, we had this discussion, like, as we were, like, just leaving Utah, and we were talking about how, like, yeah, we're totally gonna, like, blink and it's gonna be over. Like, we literally haven't even gotten there yet.
And we got there, we blinked, and honestly, next thing you know, it was like, I was waking up to my mom saying, "It's 9:30, we're checking out at 10. And I was like, alright, we go.
I thought we were checking out at 11, so I was like,
Oh,
sleep.
maybe that one.
I was like,
Was it 10
asleep.
or 11?
You said 11. That's why I was, like, not awake. I also didn't set an alarm, so... Would have been waking up to the cleaning lady, like, Tita, get the fuck out.
Señorita, andale, boy,
I'm like, it's
boy.
My eyes aren't even open. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go.
But how was y'all's week?
Gee, I
Last
want to know,
week.
too.
I want to know all the juice
The
and the
deets.
gossip from our Chunky. Did he talk shit about us, or like?
I mean, that's a given. Oh my god, do we still have the rating? Are we showing the rating, or is that too much?
So far.
Hey. You read the review that they did, right?
There's also the owner response.
I actually took a picture of it.
Oh my
It
god,
was
did
good.
you?
Mhm.
Yes.
There we go. But we got a 4-star.
Hey,
Not
where's that?
5. There were no snacks. Nope.
There were
They
the
were snack-a-lacking.
Can I say something really quick?
She needs to interject. Interject, that hippie.
I object. So there were protein bars in the munchie container.
Protein bar.
Hey, if you need
Face.
what if you need that
Like,
protein?
excuse me.
Like, we also have a bunch of chicken broth, no noodles though, and lots of like tomato paste. Again, no noodles.
Pinto beans.
We have
No
pinto
noodles.
beans.
And we had a lot of hot chocolate
Hey.
mix.
Pinto beans and sauce.
There you go. Could have made some snackies for a day.
Most everything
We
was expired.
were stocked
Some
up on ice
spoiled-
cream, though.
True.
Were is the operative term.
I feel like that was just us within like the 2 days that we got it. But
Oh yeah, you want to say that louder for the audio listeners?
No.
Or?
Not
Keeping
really.
that hush hush.
Oh, I see. Y'all saw each other though, and it was fun. Nice.
Yeah.
Y'all,
We pretty
y'all
much
bonded.
True. The whole
Sure.
time while bonding.
Y'all sisterhoods now. Woo!
That, yeah, River Free, your room, that's where we had to go do that.
Oh, is it?
That's the vibe, right?
Oh my god,
Totally.
yeah, totally, yeah.
With all the candles in there.
Why didn't we?
Why didn't we?
Honestly.
Next podcast.
Next one.
Tune in as we yaya sisterhood ourselves.
Yes. Can Chuck be there too?
I mean, it's 2021.
True.
Oh my god.
We don't discriminate.
When that, like, that lady was talking to you when we went the other
Oh
night.
my word.
I'm so sorry. I did not hunt. I'm so sorry. I literally, like, I love your poncho though. Like, I have the same exact one, just a different color.
So,
And she's like yelling.
for
at
those
her
of you who
crackhead
don't
friend
know,
about
when we were in Vegas, my mom came by and she dropped us off a little gift of some stuff, some supplies. So we've been pushing it. Ain't gonna lie. And
if you're interested,
T,
you know where to
interested,
find
let us
us.
know. You know us all. And so we made a little bump in the road, and I told that hippie that like we need to celebrate and like go get some food. Of course, this was like 3 a.m, so there wasn't really that many options open. But IHOP, why not? So the other day we did IHOP. We ordered, and we decided that we wanted to like go smoke a cigarette as we were waiting for our food. And
Bad
while we were
timing,
waiting
man.
for
Bad
our
timing.
food, totally bad timing. These two, I don't want to say that they're homeless, but transients is the professional operative term.
Is it?
Yeah,
Good to know.
For what?
for someone who just is like comes and goes as it pleases.
Oh, like, I call them the free folk.
Probably
what?
also
That's like the
free
best.
folk, literally.
Tea.
But-
So they had walked up. They were definitely under some influence.
yeah.
Not any influence that any of us are under right now.
Yeah,
Let's just say
totally.
that.
Like, something else,
And
man.
we heard them quite a while away, maybe 2 or 3 like parking lots away, because they were talking that loud.
Yeah.
They weren't screaming at each other or anything. They were just talking that loud.
Yeah.
And it was about random things, honestly. I don't know exactly what it was.
I-
They started talking about
I have a
Amanda
friend.
Fonda's and how a friend of theirs worked there as they're walking up towards IHOP. So they're progressively getting louder. And we're just there smoking, and then all of a sudden,
Chilling.
she
living our
asked
lives.
that hippie if they were open. There's like 4 or 5 cars in the drive-thru or in
This is
the
what I
parking
did.
lot, and the lights are on, and there's people inside, but we're just gonna say yes, of course. And then she was like, "Okay, thank you, ladies." And then she looked at me and
that's
she
what
was
it
like,
is.
"Oh, but I mean," and I'm like, "Girl, it's okay. Like I don't care." And she's like, "Oh yeah, but you guys are just the best." And then she was like, "And I just love your what was it? Poncho.
Yeah.
I have the same one at home. I'm like, but that's why I call them transients, because like I don't think that they're homeless, but like they're just out there walking around doing that type of thing.
That nightlife.
And she didn't look like she was homeless. Or if she is homeless, she just got homeless, you know, like she just got into that lifestyle. Because she didn't look bad, she just was definitely under some influence. like
for sure. Yeah,
definitely
she's like,
under some influence. Could not stop talking, just constant. I know that to some people that's normal, but like, no. Not at all. That was upside normal because I talk very fast and a lot. It's bred into my family, and so it's like she was going, like taking mom to town type of thing. Like,
just like,
I didn't think anyone could get to that quickness of speech, but she was clear in everything that she was saying, just very fast and loud, and so. I don't know why we brought that back up, but I think you mentioned it, and so I had to like tell the whole story in depth and in detail. Hello, 15-minute segue.
But then like the icing on the cake was when I like turned around to like face everyone in the IHOP, you know, as we're walking out, and it was just a great sight to see. Like honestly,
and they're just chilling.
We live in America. It's great.
This is America. Us making candles, doing a podcast, living life.
I guess how's the candles going? Are we checking in? Or?
Yes.
Probably.
Moomoo kind of gave up. She'll get her second win soon, I guarantee.
Yes.
I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna bring my wax warmer.
Oh, okay.
If I come back tomorrow, I'm just like, I hate having to drive and not being able to drive on the highway. It adds like 10 extra minutes. I know it's just laziness, but I'm just like, that truck takes up so much gas.
Oh, you drove the truck here?
Yeah, because he leaves the truck, so I'm just like, if it was like a 10-minute drive by, but it's like a 20-minute drive. So.
Okay.
But I most likely might.
Because tomorrow,
It's the same show.
Poison Universe is going to be with us tomorrow. We might do another special. We don't know. That would be crazy. We did a special, and then we did a podcast right now, and then we're doing another special. People coming to us? Like, they coming to us or what?
No,
like, I'm ready! I got my pointer! Shoot! Chuck! I mean, Mystery Man,
I was checking to see if it was snowing outside. It's not snowing outside, so it should be okay.
Oh, I'm just saying. We ready, y'all. We ready.
He was in fight or flight.
I was, true. You got to be. I'm telling you, y'all. You got to be. You don't know where we live. Just saying.
Oh. Okay, I'm
tomorrow we are
the library.
doing the library tomorrow. Hopefully, I really need to because I really need to print out some paperwork, and I don't have a printer here. So, if you want to put in to get us a printer here at lovetomyspecies household, then
where would we put
send
the
that account and routing information.
Just
One
right
of the shelves. Clear them up.
True.
Send that account and routing information. We'll be ready for it.
Show.
And I want to also check out some books because I honestly have not been to the library in years. Like years. And I haven't been to one here at all in Colorado Springs. So tomorrow is definitely going to be an adventure.
Really?
Right? I know. And when I was younger, I would go to the library all the time.
Pikes Peak?
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't.
Like the street?
Literally native. haven't been to Pikes Peak.
Should all go there.
Oh, see that? I didn't even realize. I thought you were just talking about like Pikes Peak Library. I didn't even know you were talking even about the mountain. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, no, no, I haven't.
And I was like, you haven't been to Pikes Peak, the road? I thought,
that's what I was thinking at first. And then I was thinking, oh, he always talking about like Pikes Peak Library that's on Pikes Peak Street. And then you're talking about a mountain. I'm like, whoa, okay, never mind. It's neither of those. It's option C. Got it. They're always there, y'all. They're always there. Or it could be D, all of the above. Just saying.
All of the
But yeah, I haven't checked out a book in a long, long time. So
Many years.
many years, and there are some books on my list.
And speaking of books, you said you wanted to get one on dream interpretation, like, right?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
I had a dream I stabbed my eye with something, and then like I remember like trying to blink in my dream, and I couldn't close my eye because of course it was like something was lodged right there, and so I went and I looked up at the mirror. And I pulled it out. When I pulled it out, my eye started bleeding, and I was like, "Do you think anyone will notice this?"
It's just
to myself.
I'm not even worried that your eye is. It's
real.
like, oh.
Tis but
Oh,
flesh
like-
wound.
For real. It was just
Was
like,
that just last night, or
Yeah, just last
Damn,
night.
really?
literally? I
Yeah.
had a dream last night that I don't even know what was going on. Oh, I was talking to these two guys, and
Wait, IRL, a dream?
Huh?
IRL or in a dream? I heard talking to two guys and
IRL.
In real life.
in real life.
Oh no! Literally, this is a dream. Like
I even know that.
this was a straight up dream, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's like coming back
Thank you,
to
Chuck.
me.
Thank you.
It was, and it was kind of like a weird dream. So I don't know where I was, but somehow I knew this girl who worked at like
Shit,
some
no, you're good. Just
like restaurant, let's just say, or like cafe or whatever. And she sold me like
no, literally.
acid, I want to think. Here,
Where'd you pull that out?
I was like, what are you
my purse, y'all. Hi. I don't know
Holy
why
shit,
she was sitting
yeah.
on it.
I thought you just like pulled out one of the couch cushions.
True. Is there anything
It's
else?
like, damn.
Mary Poppins' fucking bag back here. Anyways.
I mean, your keys did like get swallowed by this bitch. That one
Ooh,
time.
and your
shoot.
chakra necklace.
Oh my
Literally,
God, yes,
and your
totally,
chakra
which I
necklace.
don't have on.
Shit.
Because
What
I
else
don't
is
know
in
what it
here?
is, but so I bought acid from her, and she like also had a stash of like meth, heroin, I don't know, but like she kept it in like
Oh.
the restaurant fridge, and it was like open, and it was a very small like area, like it wasn't even like seating, it was just like the cafeteria, like a stand almost, right? So you walk in, like there's the kitchen, and then like she's serving it and handing it out the window type of thing, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, so it's like that type of restaurant, like stand, like a food stand in a sense. And so she kept it in the fridge, and on the other side of the fridge, like on the like there's a window, and like on the other side of the window was like her apartment area type of thing, right? It was like window. It was, yeah, right. So I remember getting acid from her, and then leaving, and then like coming back with these two guys that I had met, and like we were like I don't know, like
Hey.
you know, like,
What's up?
they were cute, trust. And like they like I don't know if they were on a mission or like they had like second motive or what, but like they like I remember like them going into the restaurant and like ransacking it, and like I don't know why, but I ended up in her apartment, and like through the window I would see them like going in the fridge and like getting the meth or like whatever the fuck the drug was in like the fridge. Came around and came in through her apartment, and she was like, "Oh yeah, totally, like I'll totally sell you some." And so like they were like, "Oh yeah, totally," and then like they gave her money for it, and then we were about to walk out, and then they turned around, they're like, "Oh yeah, I forgot," and they literally shot her. They like pulled out their gun and like shot her, took the money, and like left.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Gee.
that took like a really big turn.
Gee, I know,
I was
literally, it
I
was
was
like-
waiting for
and
it,
then I
but I
remember,
wasn't
like-
ready.
Like
For real?
running, and like I was trying to like my point to the whole story, because I was like going back to what were you saying that your dream was about your eye.
I stabbed my right eye.
Literally, I like was trying to run in my dream, and for some reason I just could not run. Like my body, I don't know what it was. I don't know if like I just couldn't like move my legs quick enough, or like everything was just in hella slow motion.
Yeah.
Or like I was trying to like run away from these guys who I like brought over there.
Wait,
it was weird.
you were like scared? that's when-
kind of, because like I didn't know that they were like
Yeah.
they had that motive. We were,
Yeah.
we were literally just talking on the way there. And then I don't know, like I think I blinked or something, and it was like in, like, it was like the next clip, and I was like in her apartment and we were talking, I think, about the acid or something. And then we looked through her window, and the two same guys like came into the restaurant and like woo and what. So I was like shocked that they would like come and like kill, and I thought like, oh, was like this their drugs and like she stole it from them or like this or that, and they're like getting back at her type of thing. So I was like, I don't want them coming after me, thinking like I knew her or like was associated with her. So I was like trying to run, and then I remember waking up. But it was like that feeling. I've had it before in many dreams where I've like been trying to run towards something or away from something, and like it's not that it's like the distance is getting farther or closer. It was just that like my body was in such slow motion, but like everything around me was not.
I get that a lot.
I usually only get that in like nightmares, you know, or like when it like something startles me, and I really want to like get away. That's when like.
But like I've been trying to like get to like the fridge to get the ice cream or whatever. Like just an example, but like just me getting to the fridge or the freezer to get the ice cream was like slow motion. But like I wanted it badly type of thing.
Yeah, totally.
Like it was, and it wasn't because like my mouth was on fire or anything. It was just that like, oh, I want it type of thing.
Yeah.
Or like a very common one that's a positive one is like going to a casino and like, oh, I can't wait to go put my money in the slot machine. So I'm like racing to the casino, like racing to the slot machine, and then like in that process I end up like waking up or like blinking and then like being on a different scene. Like fuck, I completely forgot. Damn it. Like I just wanted to play and win type of thing. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like I've not just had them in nightmares where I'm like delayed, but
and that's where I noticed them the most, I guess.
Damn, it's crazy.
Gee, but like the dream itself, I was like,
okay.
And there was more prior to it, because like I must have like done something where like I was connected with family, and then like I like fell out with them, and I ended up being like on the streets kind of, and like that's how I met her. All within my dream last night.
Damn.
Gee. So. Power to the crystal for giving me back that knowledge. I almost forgot about it, and now I have it on clip.
Yes. Yeah, that's interesting.
Gee.
Crazy.
So yeah, book of dream interpretations. Tomorrow we might have to find it and see what's going on. Because I don't know any of these people.
And I'll be like, okay, tell me your dream.
Damn, I was gonna write down the dream that I
but
had
it was
earlier
like
today too.
So familiar, and like I didn't know any of them. There was like two Mexican guys. They were like super cute though, and then there was this girl, almost like Brie, but like totally not Brie. Like she was white. She was way bigger than Brie, but like almost like. What's her name? The one that worked at Wendy's with me. I don't remember my manager. She had like the red hair. Remember she came over once with Kadrion.
Is this that plaid?
Yeah.
Jessica?
No. This is back in like the one bedroom.
Yeah.
She was like, she was red hair.
Yeah.
You got the speaker from her?
No, not Serena. It was.
Oh my god. Jennifer.
I can't believe I don't know her name. I can't remember her name right now. But
it's not...
almost like her, but like a little bit thinner, and like taller.
Did I work with her?
No, but like I remember that one time. I know definitely you were there because you were with me at the time.
Epic Remedy. Right?
But yeah, totally. We went to Epic Remedy and like she like. She's super nice. Like, love her great. But I can't think of her name right now.
D.
And obviously you guys don't care, so I'm gonna.
D. I'm like trying. My brain is like the wheels are turning.
It was just weird. Like I'm sure you guys have all had those dreams where like, it's people who you wake up and you're like, who the fuck are those people? I don't know who they are. But when you're in the dream, you feel like you're like you know them and like you know you've known them for a while and their name and like their past and blah blah blah. But don't know them.
Another life.
Or maybe some other like dual parallel reality that's happening, and when I fall asleep I go into that other parallel reality.
Like how I
Cut to
take
that
DMT.
Cut to that TikTok that you sent me.
Yeah,
because I was like, dude, like send me that. Like
Where it's like you have your state of consciousness, and then your like dream state, and then what was the other one?
Deep sleep.
Deep sleep.
So do you think that
You're not either of those things.
might have multiple
Yeah.
dream states
Yes.
though? Because I'll dream and I don't think this is all one world. that
Like
I'm
you're more
dreaming of.
than just like your meat suit that you're currently in.
T. So do you think that you're like when you're dreaming tapping into different realities of yourself that might be in the past and the future?
Yeah.
Pretty
Or the
much.
present, whatever.
Too?
Present.
Yeah,
now.
present.
But you are the awareness that are
I
aware
don't
of
know
all
why,
of
but I'm
them.
like still trying to confirm it. I don't know why. It's like really
Wait, she worked at Wendy's?
yeah, she had the red hair.
Jessica?
Was it like short, long?
No, she had like the lip piercing. She was one of my managers. And like she closed at night.
So this is like at the beginning for you.
When I was a GM.
Oh, when you were a GM.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It was like I had Keisha,
Yeah.
then I had her, then I had Danny, which was the one that we went to like that convention with Kirsty. And her
I
man
can
were
see her
there.
face, but I just can't remember her name.
No, it's not Rachel, it's not.
Did I?
It's driving me insane, I don't know why.
Fuck.
I need to like stop thinking about it because like we're recording a podcast and like two of you aren't even talking about anything because you don't even know what we're talking about.
God damn
I'm
it.
just enjoying
The
the
tangent.
conversation.
Shit,
Yeah, I know.
man. What were
This
we
is
Karen?
horrible tangent.
What were yeah?
No,
what were,
literally, and like, I don't think you guys met her or Kadrian because you've met Kadrian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like it was him
Did
and
I
her.
go on my break? Like, was I there?
No, you were with at the time. For sure. Oh no,
No.
no, you weren't. You were with fucking, you know.
You're hanging out
no.
You
Yeah.
were. You were
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Gee,
Okay.
we don't want to bring back that.
Okay, yeah. Continuing on,
But,
and next. I mean,
Sorry,
We could
just,
go there,
I
but,
can't
like-
think. I can't think. It's like I'm trying to think of like every A, B, C. She's on
wait,
a
were
D.
you the GM at?
T? E,
Platt?
F, yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, dude.
He's thinking so hard about it.
No, literally.
T, I don't know why.
What were you talking about before? Oh yeah, dreams.
But I was just saying, like, it reminded me of her, but, like, it wasn't even her. Like, that was probably the closest I can think of.
yeah.
Because she was pale white, the lady. And, like, the two Mexican guys, I don't even know who the fuck they are at all.
Sounds like
But, like, it almost reminded me of Las Vegas layout. Because I was, like, walking down the street, and it was, like, the downtown area. That's what I felt it was like. But it was a small town. Because it was only one street. But it was really busy. Like, Las Vegas.
It could be someone that you know now, but in the next life, like
Yeah.
how you said that they remind you of Brie, it was probably Brie, but like in a different
yeah.
Hopefully.
meat suit.
Yeah, totally. But damn, like, hey,
Is that
if
good or
you're
bad?
if you're in any other life, don't be stealing shit. Cause I don't want to see you shot.
Shit, my bad, bro.
Too.
I really needed. What was I stealing?
It was like meth or heroin.
Oh, whoa.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, it was. What would you consider that? Would you consider that a bad dream? Because honestly, 90% of the dream was a great dream. It was just the last 10% that like, and like it was like random. Like they were just like,
Depends on
oh yeah, I
you.
forgot. And they turn and. Psh,
Depends on your feeling.
Yeah, does
In
that
the
like
dream.
discount the good that happened?
I'm not saying for me. I'm saying like you personally, if you had a dream like that, would you consider that a good or bad dream?
I mean, it would depend on how much that person getting shot. I guess like
That's what I'm saying. But you don't know who they are.
yeah. So it wasn't like that big of a.
But they were familiar to you in that dream. Like you felt like you had a connection with them. Whether that could have been a friend of yours, just your plug, someone who you just knew all the time.
You'd have to ask your dream self then.
Because it's a lesson.
I'm
'Cause
asking
it's
you
like-
though. No, I'm not even saying it as in like, what would you think of it? I'm saying you personally. Would you, if you had a dream like that, would you wake up and consider that? Like, would you wake up and say, wow, that was a bad dream, or, oh, that was like a good dream, but like, the ending was like, you know what I mean? Because it was literally a great dream.
It's like
Except for the last.
the glass is either half empty or half full, you know.
Literally, she's replying to me in fucking riddles. I'm asking them a straight up question, and then they're answering me back with another question. I just don't understand.
I'd say 50-50. Good and bad.
Oh, like you would wake up and you would be like, "Oh, that was a dream." Like, whoa.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
you
so
wouldn't say
explain
that
the
was a-
ending.
Like it was
one
a
more
good
time.
dream,
Yeah.
but it
Literally,
ended
it was
as
a great
bad
dream. Like I
Because I
remember.
feel like there's like a disconnect. Because like, do you think you yourself in the dream world would think that was a bad or a good dream?
No, I'm not even asking that. I'm literally just saying that like, I woke
How
up.
do we perceive
Personally, when I
Yeah.
woke up and I was like, "Whoa, that was like a crazy dream." I didn't think that was a bad dream.
Yeah.
But then when I had mentioned like the slow moving part, you were like, "Oh, I only really have that in bad dreams." And then I thought to myself, "Oh, wait a minute. Would that have been considered a bad dream then?" And then I started thinking about it, and then that's why I'd asked, like, to
Yeah.
you personally, if you had a dream like that.
I would just call it the crazy dreams.
Totally, because I
Yeah.
had dreams like that where like it's like
The
multiple
ones you
dreams
can't
in one.
explain.
And it might be like multiple clips throughout the whole day, or it might be just be like different scenes of different days or whatever. But like some of those scenes have been like good scenes, and then some of them bad type of thing. But like, I would just call it like a crazy dream in a sense. But literally it was great, and then literally like we like they gave. And, like, when they gave her the money, they weren't like, "Here you go, bitch," or, like, whatever. They were like, "Oh, yeah, totally. We'll, like, we'll buy
Here you go,
this or
bitch.
this." And then, like, I remember her, like, well, she, like, took the money, and then I don't know, it was, like, I feel like everyone was, like, happy. And then, like, that happened. Literally, we were just, like,
Who that shot again?
the lady, the girl that sold them the drugs, that didn't, like, she also worked at the shop, because she could have owned it, I don't know, but she worked at also the shop, or the restaurant, that was through her window, and had her shit in the fridge in that shop, or in that restaurant, and they go in there, and, like, we're watching, like, me and the girl, through the window, as they both go in there, go in the fridge and get it, and then, like, come around and go in through the room, and they were like, they said something in the lines of, "You have, like, meth," or, like, or I think it was the fact that, like, they wanted to buy it, and she told them that she didn't have it, but then they found it, and then she's like, "Oh, you found it, so, like, yeah, of course I'll sell it to you then, since you already have it." And so they bought it, and then it was, like, fine. And then we were leaving, and then he turned around and was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot also," and then, like, pulled out a gun and just shot her. And then, like, went, grabbed the money, and, like, after that, I, like, turned and, like, ran the fuck out of there.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what happened next. I don't know if he said anything to her, but, like,
He though. Huh.
I guess, personally, knowing me, I, like, take, like, dreams sometimes too seriously, so I would probably categorize that as bad.
Same.
Honestly, like,
Someone
thinking
got
about it
shot in front of me?
realistically, yeah.
Someone that I was like.
Especially just only for the fact that, like, the drugs that involved were, like, drugs that I don't particularly like, so.
totally.
Yeah.
But you
But then again, that's just
also
me.
got acid from her.
Yeah,
that
that's
day.
just me, like, taking, like, dreams too seriously, I meant. So, like,
Oh, okay.
maybe
So
it
what
is
would
supposed
you-
to be, like, a
what
joke.
would
Because,
you
I mean, he
consider?
wasn't, like, they weren't, like, rude to her, like you said.
No, not
yeah,
at all.
they were like,
it was
oh,
like
yeah,
out of
you
the
know,
blue, like almost like a sadisticness. Like maybe they just got high off of that, or maybe
or they knew it
they
was
were
gonna
really
happen,
so
or-
mad at her that
Yeah.
that she like refused to sell them whatever drug because she said that she was out of it,
Jackie.
and then them finding it. What?
Jackie.
Yes, Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie?
Thank you so much, Jackie. She's so nice. Really, I can't believe you don't remember. I used to get
Wait.
weed from her. She had red hair. Like she dyed it red. I used to get weed from her. She was like a bigger
Jacqueline.
lady.
Super nice.
Loved her totally. I would used to get weed from her, and she would get like that good shit from like Epic Remedy.
Mm.
And she
Was
used
she,
to
like,
live-
older?
Yeah. Probably around like older than us.
I want to say in her 30s.
Yeah.
Cause she had kids. She had.
Do you have that picture? Because I honestly...
Oh, I just saw a name and then I went
Oh, we hung out with her!
I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
I
her.
don't know if it was actually her profile. I just saw it and I was like,
Yeah, T. It literally
It
like
was.
just
It totally
like.
was her. My mind is settled now. Anyway, so
Everyone just take his mind off of it.
Damn,
that
Finally.
was
Shoot.
that was my dream.
I think
don't
I need
know.
a.
It was a
I need a pee
dream.
break.
Um,
Because I was gonna go earlier, but I was so
You guys?
invested.
you guys need to talk because like I've been talking too much.
The 73
That hippie panda been
questions.
talking too much.
Gee,
You've been
you
talking
know.
too much. I want to know dreams. I want to know like a crazy dream that y'all have had recently because we just shared 2 dreams that we literally just had last night.
Mhm.
I'm not really a dreamer. I don't have crazy dreams, really.
But like you like
I have
last dream-
moments though in my sleep where I'll just like literally get up and wake up and like gasp for air, like I'm like choking. I don't
And
know if
then-
that has to do with the dream or not.
But like in those moments where you like was there any like image that was in your head when you were waking up or like a remnants of something that you were like forgetting that made you feel that way, or was it just that you like stopped breathing? You might have like, what is it called, sleep apnea?
Oh, sleep apnea. That's what Joel has.
I feel like I'm choking on either a spider or a snake every
Oh
time.
my god.
Fuck, dude.
Whoa.
Wow. So like
Like
obvious,
It's
obviously.
Elise cursing him in his sleep. She's like,
Damn,
I just wanted to
poison
practice the
universe.
spell. Or poison
She's
universe.
like, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to like curse you like that.
Doing spells
I thought
in
this was
the
a
middle
spell
of
of
the night.
love.
She's like, this is the antidote, don't worry.
Go back to sleep, lady. But obviously it's not, right?
I hope not.
Yeah, well, I mean, a snake. Well, that would be.
Oh,
Like,
no.
You would definitely know if it was a snake. But like spider, maybe. They say you eat like 7 spiders a year, right?
I feel like that's a That's not true.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think that's a tip?
I feel
You
like
wanna,
that's a
check that
myth.
real quick.
I
Want
actually
me
heard
to
that it
fact check
wasn't
it?
That's an
true
insult to
because
spiders.
spiders like to be in dark
Brains.
places and they don't try to come near you,
Mm.
and they definitely won't go near you.
Exactly. Yeah. Why would they come here?
But I mean, that
What is
doesn't
that?
mean like one is curious. And it's like, oh,
T, or
Was a
maybe
little
it
loopy.
could like fall and bam.
True. True.
that's why.
This is scientificamerican.com.
Whoa.
They said no, it's a myth. Yeah, you can read that if you want to. I was like going to, and I was like, nah.
Basically bullshit.
Diva. Can I see how your nails are growing out?
Oh yeah.
Gosh,
It's just saying that like it's just
Yeah.
highly unlikely
That's not
that
Yeah,
a
she did really
spider
good
would
Sam's
ever
are
end
like
up in your
thick
mouth.
Sam's
on,
are
like
getting
one
there a
hand
little
and then
bit.
What?
another.
Your nails.
Oh, they're
That's why I
like
took them
the
out.
hella grown, like
Yeah,
outgrown.
T.
Trust, like they're there.
Are we doing the questions
And
this
the next time we
podcast?
go, we'll just.
Oh yeah, let me see.
For real.
We'll be like, you come here. Oh no no no. I'll wait for Amy. Thank you.
Dear.
All good. All good.
Oh my god, I had to change
We
my
have a
password.
I was like, I remember it was a
I
C.
think she did
Yeah,
nails
I
being
yeah, I wish I know
because
it's a
they're
backwards
so,
C.
like, open. I want to see what you get next.
Oh my god, I know.
Because
The
are
glow in
you
the
gonna
dark
get
is so cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I told Melody that there
100%
is.
okay.
I told her like some of the colors that she wants me to do. Oh gosh, what are the colors?
Wait.
Pink
Yeah, continue. Sorry.
and green. Glow in the dark.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Wait, so you guys gonna be doing that soon? Cause
Well, no, I'm gonna wait a little bit because they're still.
yeah,
Yeah,
mine
they're
mine
still
are
on there.
outgrowing, but not as bad.
Yeah, like
I'm
they're.
gonna wait maybe 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
Because I have the wedding to go to, so I kind of want to get it done before that, which I shouldn't. Obviously, shouldn't spend the money for it, but like, I kind of want to.
You gotta make a statement.
You gonna do it too, Moomoo?
Huh?
You do it too, Moomoo?
No, my nails have to heal. They're so thin. Right now.
No.
They keep breaking because of how thin they are.
I just need so crazy. I just
Fuck,
dude.
I really wanted to get mine done, but then I was like, fuck, dude, work. Like, I really don't.
But if you did it
want
like how Moomoo did it, it's not bad.
Take stuff like for your nails, like
No,
nice
like
chipping.
obviously the nail part, but like
Yeah.
the shortness part, like it just
Speaking
is
of,
there. And
But I mean, if you
if you
get
can
them,
reach it, can you hand me
like,
the nail polish?
if I get them,
Can you get the
I
nail
want it to be,
polish?
like, you know,
oh, like this.
The clear
Yeah.
one.
It's
I'm
right
trying
there.
to say no, but yours are
Yeah,
like
that
long
one?
as they are.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
like
they
a
have, like,
clear
that.
one.
They have like you have a pretty thick bed,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
as they
that'll
would
be
say
sure.
it. I wanted to go into
Yeah,
the
but everyone-
74 thought-provoking questions, but before I go into that, I know this podcast is going long, but
I was like, are you even?
you
in
know
shot
how we
by
do
your-
it. We do it long, y'all. Before that, though, did you talk about a dream? I want to know a dream.
Yeah, no, at least I have to talk about a dream yet. We always tangent.
Thank you.
So
So
don't put it on
before
the spot.
I wanted to change it all the
Chuck,
way.
Elise, have
Chuck
you guys
already
ever...
did it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit, wait.
Mystery Man already did it.
Mystery. Shit, what was
Human
yours?
Poison Universe.
Was I
You
here
weren't
We
for
should
there?
it?
like
That
put
must-
name
yeah, you were in
tags
the
right
bathroom.
here.
That's
So every
what
time we forget a name, we'll be like,
T. Or like put it like on our forehead, and that'll
Yeah.
just be part of our thing. They'll be like, those people with paper on their forehead? Yeah. I mean, I know it's already a great next podcast. Poison Universe. PV or PU. PV.
Yeah.
One dream I did have was I was somewhere in the forest with a group of people, and I can't remember what they look like, but it's kind of the same thing as yours, like you knew,
Totally.
or you felt like you knew them,
Yeah.
and we were walking through this forest, and we get to a cabin, and then like it's nighttime and there's fire outside, and the fire caught on to the cabins, and then we had to like run, but like it was really slow running, so it was like really kind of scary.
I'm like, fuck, dude. Can I move any slower? Shit.
And then like I fell in the water and I was like,
Damn.
I woke up.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, true.
It was like it was just kind of like really weird, and I always
Totally.
remember it because it's just like, wow, okay, I almost died by fire and then like I drowned. What happened?
True. Like,
Okay.
damn. Throw me
I'll
for
live
a
my life
loop,
then.
like, shit.
Oh, is that the Mega Grow or? Oh, that's a quick dry.
It's a
huh?
quick try.
The Mega Grow.
I should hold down. Well, I already did the other hand with this, so might
What
as well
it-
come in.
What is the one thing that you like have a fear of?
In general.
Hmm.
Commitment.
Wait, have a what in?
A fear of.
A fear of?
Well, I mean.
Whoa,
you know,
yeah,
that's
dude,
a
you
good
got
one.
deep shit.
How
do you top that?
I honestly can't.
Change.
Shit. Change? I love change. I'm not afraid of change. I think on some things I might be a little, like, resistant to, but I'm always open to change. It just might take me a second to be open to it. Don't start with me.
10, 20,
Girl, same. Literally me. Like, you're talking about me right now.
Honestly, pain. I'm always like, I don't want to like feel
I mean,
that shit.
obviously.
So like, I try to avoid it. Like,
Dude.
I ain't trying to be like reckless and shit like some people are. I guess it's on some aspects I am, but I mean, technically I like kill myself every day by smoking and shit. But like,
Another nail in the coffin.
you ain't wrong,
Shoot, you ain't wrong.
hippie.
I mean, you just named, like, all of them and more, but, yeah, I can agree with change. Or, like, being uncomfortable, because, like, no, I mean, obviously no one wants to be uncomfortable or, like,
What's something that you
discontent.
fear the most? Right, is the original question. Yeah.
I mean, I guess failure is another, like, good one. Even though it, like, depends on personal perspective, I guess.
See.
Or, like, just, like, being too hard on myself. Having too high of expectations for myself. For sure.
So should I, like, retort the question back to you and ask you the same thing? Hey, I'm Poison Universe.
He's like, whoa, hold on.
He's like, you skipped 2 people.
Damn, bro, I thought you guys already
We
shit.
already knew
Okay.
yours. Like, you said yours.
No, I was just
Commitment.
doing examples.
I'm trying to think of what you
No, I'm
read
asking.
on our
Yeah, well, I'm
cards.
asking, like, you know, like,
Yeah,
when
being
someone says, hey, how are you?
too
Good,
stubborn
and you?
is
So,
me.
like, I was, like, retorting the question back to him. But also, yes, PU. And you too,
PU.
Moomoo.
Moomoo. And MM. Mystery Man.
T, MMPU.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then-
And then
Oh, no. So it would have to always be Moomoo because obviously, wait, what?
Like, Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, like you said PU when I didn't get it the first time, and then
Didn't
you
he
said it
get
again, and I
canceled
was like,
recently?
wait, what?
I didn't get it until you said it. Who?
Didn't he get canceled recently?
PU, Pepe Le Pew.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know
Because
who
people
it
are
is.
sensitive.
Yeah.
What does he say?
He's like the
It's
skunk
inappropriate.
from Looney Tunes.
I'm like,
The one that really like the cat.
I watched
'cause
it, I
he thought
was
that she was a
fine.
skunk.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Is it
I
'cause
would
he
go
was,
up to
like,
people and invade
Oh,
their
Aggressive,
space like that?
like,
It's
forceful,
no.
yeah. Or some bullshit.
And my space is if I joke. Like,
Wow, that's sad.
I mean, honestly, I don't care, honestly.
T, same. PU,
PU.
MM, or MM,
And
Moomoo. All three of you, we're waiting for y'all.
Might as well keep it in line.
Next thing you know, it's like
Fine, okay,
3
And then
hours.
coming
I'm
back
still
at
like,
us.
MM?
I feel like
I
mine
guess
was
the
fun.
ocean, because every time, well, lately I've been having dreams where like I'm swimming in the ocean, and it's like every time I look down, there's always like these cool like huge sea creatures, and then when I go to shore, the sea creatures, they're like sea creatures. They're like, they're more detailed to me, and so like I'm looking at them and examining them, and in my dream I'm like, oh, that's a da-da-da-da. And it doesn't look like any species of fish I've ever seen, and then when I wake up I forget what it is. I'm like, that's a da-da-da-da. I'm gonna remember that to write it down, and when I wake up I'm like, what syllable was that? And then the last time I had a dream where I was actually like above the ocean was when it was like above, but it was in the ocean. Like, I can't explain, like Moses splitting the sea. Imagine
Okay.
that, but like ocean under us, but there's like a clear like platform. And when I'd look to my left and then my right, it would just be like a bunch of sea life, but not just like sea life that we know today. It's like all this like extra sea life and stuff. And the most recent one I had was like these people were like training serpents in like the sea.
Okay.
It was a greenish colored one and a bluish colored one, and they were just like swimming like that, and it was so cool. And I was like, I want to stay and watch, but the person I was with was like, no, we have to go. And I turned around and he's like, no, and I was like, but it's so pretty. Yeah.
Let me stop
Who are you
and smell the
with?
roses.
Huh?
Who are you with?
I don't know. Oh, and then I think I explained the
So
one
it's,
that
like,
I had
similar
about the
to
hot springs
Sam.
too.
Like you felt
Yeah.
like you know them though, or
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like they were like linking my arms, so it was probably like my partner, maybe. Like I don't know. But
Gee, crazy though. Yeah, it's just like,
lately, yeah, they've just been positive. Not as
but
like,
at the same
negative.
time, like, you would fear the ocean? Or, like, you've always had a fear of the ocean? Or
Yeah.
what? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Because we've been to the ocean, I thought. Didn't we go? And down to Pismo?
Mm-hmm. But it was so scary.
To,
We didn't even like go in it, and I was like, oh, it's gonna eat me up. It's gonna eat me up.
it's
But
such
now I'm
a-
like
Yeah, I
kinda
won't go
curious.
in it. I'll look at it. I'll
It's
get
so
my foot
beautiful.
in. But
You know the
like,
best
I prefer
feeling of the ocean is when you're laying
over
down.
heights. Heights though,
Oh. I don't mind the heights. It's just
I mean, like
that
in planes,
one,
like it's cool,
like,
but if I'm just like
wrong fall and like
Yeah.
you're fucked
yeah,
type of thing. Yeah.
yeah.
But I think if I was like safe somewhere, like being able to like walk a distance, but then also can look and it could be like 10,000 meters down, it'd be fine. You know what I mean? If like there was space enough to walk
Yeah.
and like lay down and not feel like I'm like all the way to the corner type of thing. You know, or like I could be like really like like on the top floor in a hotel and be fine. Like I can look out the window and it's not like a big
Yeah.
oh to me, but it's like when you're like forced to be on the edge and there's like that caution, then it's like
Or like that self-doubt or like something. Like second guessing.
no, like being like forced to like or even like rock climbing where like it's
Oh, yeah,
almost
yeah,
the point
I
of
can
being
do that
dangerous
shit.
where like one missed fall and like you can like fuck up.
People
It's fun
find
to
that-
do, but
yeah,
like
people find
at
that
a safe
exhilarating
distance
and like
or
same
like
with like heights
being
and,
like tethered to like a cord or
oh my
something.
god,
I wouldn't
have
mind
you
that.
guys ever seen like people who like go down like into the ocean on those lines and like see how far they can go? Like,
Oh my
under
god,
their breath?
no, I couldn't do that.
Girl, literally,
I couldn't do
I remember
that.
watching that in
And I used
like
to
my
do
science
that.
class, like crazy, like literally scary as fuck.
I would never
Like,
do
For
that.
real.
literally no, because
One
like
wrong step, and then you have to like race yourself all the way back to the fucking top.
yeah,
no.
exactly, because it's like not even about going down; it's going down and then coming back up.
Dude.
So you don't like that. I mean, you have
Like,
like
you can go down.
yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
if
that's
you
the easy
can't,
part
you
too.
can't.
Like they have like some oxygen, I think.
Should
But then
you
also,
go
if
down
you
and then
go
work
up
yourself
too-
back up,
If you go
Yeah,
up
be
too
fine.
fast, your fucking lungs will explode, or
Totally,
like shit
yeah.
will just like
They take a lot
Crazy.
of training.
yeah, literally. I
Yeah.
couldn't like.
Because
I
your
couldn't do
lungs
that.
have to be able to hold.
But we were doing the Las Vegas tunnel, or like you
Fuck,
the tunnel
dude,
things, like where you
no.
hold your breath before you go in, and then you like
there's
let it out
like
when you get to the other side.
going.
I was going stupid. I was
west
going so
on-
fast through one of them
Damn, I don't
because I
even
was like,
know the name
dude.
of that interstate. I think it was like I-10.
it's so long.
But it's going west
If you're not going
from
like 80
Denver
miles per
going
hour.
to like Vail and then to Grand Junction. There's like 3 or 4 tunnels that you go through and like you drive through. And yeah, we were trying to hold our breath.
Like some of them easy.
So easy, some of
Easy.
them. But there was like two
Two
of
that
them.
were
One on the
like,
way there,
fuck.
that was the way back. The one on the way back was like long but almost doable. But the one on the way there, I think it was like the second or third one. Fuck.
Fuck.
It was like we were turning. And they were like, okay, almost there, turning. And then we're like, oh, fuck, we have to turn again? And literally we're like trying to turn again. As we're turning again, it's like, oh my god, one more fucking turn? Like, I can't do this anymore. It was bad.
Oh yeah, that's when you like go like right before we got out.
Yeah, and then like you turn at the last turn and it's like right there. I'm like, fuck, dude, no, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
literally,
I was like
oh
dying.
my god.
But like some of them super easy.
Yeah,
But
just like
wait, what was that? Who was that tangent off of?
oh the ocean. Yeah. The
Fuck,
ocean.
dude.
Sorry.
Fuck, dude.
I'm sorry.
We're done. Okay. PU.
I have a fear of oceans,
T.
and I have a fear of bugs.
So
And
like
planes.
big bugs, small bugs, all
or
the
like
bugs.
bugs that
Bugs.
T, but ladybugs,
They kind of freak me out.
butterflies.
Far away, pretty, but I saw one up close.
moths.
And they just, I don't know, like it freaked. And I was a kid when I saw it, so because it
Moths?
landed like right
Same thing,
there.
because my best friend in high school had like a really bad fear of moths.
It's not that I have a fear of moths. It's just that moths are like chaotic sometimes, and like butterflies aren't like that. You know what I mean? But like the moths, they're pretty when they're
For
like
me,
chilling.
it's just they're dusty. You know, you like give it a good smack, and they're like
Oh, true, that too. How do you get so
The power.
dusty?
literally.
Pollen, probably, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
And planes.
So maybe you would think that they would be happy that you like knocked them out and get all the pollen off of them, so they can actually like fly freely.
No, because that's like a part of them. So like,
Is it though? No.
Like, 'cause I remember I took my finger off.
yeah,
of
it just started
and
bleeding.
Like,
like,
yeah, it like wouldn't fly anymore.
yeah, it was like
I remember this whole life.
I definitely put it out of its misery because I felt bad. But
Like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, you dusty motherfucker.
Get the fuck out of here.
I am
Don't
curious
come for
about
us.
this
Don't come for
either.
us, moth
Oh god,
fans.
I'm
We
sorry.
love all insects.
Honestly, I feel like moths are like, they repopulate really easily.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cut to Sam like not even 10 minutes ago. Where I've been talking too much, you've been talking too much, you've been talking too much. Elise, Chuck.
Is this why we spoke on the podcast? So that, like, we don't really stop
I
talking?
know, we need to stop.
I'm
I
bringing it. I'm
enjoy
sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I also
You know what
enjoy
the issue
listening
is?
to you.
You know what we need
I'm
to
basically making the reactions the audience would probably be.
do? You know what we need to do?
Me disassociating, like,
We both separately need to make our own podcast that we just talk about, just us solely talk.
who, you and Nikki?
No, you and me.
Oh.
Us solely talk on 2 different channels, just us solely talking so we can get it all out. So that when we have this group podcast, we're like tired of talking. And like everyone else has a chance to talk. That's what we need to do. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
You can tire you guys' selves out.
Totally. It's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
bad.
all during the first half.
It might not work.
Chuck? I mean,
MN?
MN?
Ay, te chupoca. Oceans, insects.
Oh, and planes.
And airplanes.
Is that because like the height issue or like?
I just I've been in planes since I was a kid, and I've done it all on my own. You know, like where they make you go on there. And I don't know, it's always just scared me because I always just thought about like crashing.
Gee.
And it was like in a car, if you can, you know, you have a little bit more protection. But if you're in the sky, like, and you just fall, you can't go anywhere. Like, you're just there.
Tea.
And so it just scares me, which is why I'd rather drive everywhere.
Tea.
Right there, lighter.
No, I'm looking for his thing. His wand.
When.
If I'm with somebody, though, I'm a little okay.
Oh, okay.
But, like, if I'm alone, I can't do it.
Tea.
But, like, I have to be with people.
I always used to say that I was like born on a plane because I've always hella enjoyed flying. It was always fun. I mean, the only thing I don't like about flying is the pressure of the ears. So like
Oh yeah.
that issue
Oh, yeah,
and the
ears
acclimation
popping.
is always like a pain in the ass to me. But other than that, like the whole fun of flying, I just
You know, I just thought of something. Part of me thinks when I was a baby, because I was 2 years old when I was adopted, and I've never been on a plane, never been in a car seat, because where I was born, they didn't have car seats.
right.
And I think, because my mom said when they got me on the plane, I was so scared I would not stop crying. Like, so I'm like, maybe I have like a fear, and that's just like always been there, because it was traumatic.
True though.
Tea. And I
And
think
then-
with mine, like, my earliest memories of being like at airport or even on the airplane is like being in like the kid supervised area where they had like all the toys and like other kids were there and like just chilled and like played games and like did whatnot. They had like Game Boy Advance games there, and so like we would like swap them out and like play games and whatnot and like just like, so it was like very like positive and like they brought like snacks for us and shit, and like we literally were just waiting to get on the plane, and so like it made like the conditioning of like going on the plane and whatnot enjoyable and like fun, because it was like, okay, well other people are doing it that are my age and like we're all chilling type of thing. But
Yeah.
totally can understand. I feel like a lot of people have like a height, like that I know, that are like afraid of being on planes or like afraid of being like way up in the sky.
But it's like weird, because if I have always wondered why we don't have wings, because I think I would be able to fly myself.
Gee, is it
But,
because
like,
you have like the control?
Yeah, I think
Totally,
that's it.
yeah.
Like,
Because like you
'Cause,
know
like, with
with your
wings,
wings how far
like-
you can go.
yeah, you know.
True though.
And then it's like, but like being in a machine, it's like,
Yeah,
Can you put a lot of miles on your wings?
T. It's to get like wing change, oil change, blood change.
I'd
A
fly
feather
everywhere.
T.
replacement. Wait, do you
Be
think they would
everywhere.
have feathers though?
The wings?
Yeah.
Or do you think it would just be skin?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With a
Ooh.
flap.
I'm thinking like beautiful, like
Oh my God, could you
beautiful
imagine,
feather
though?
I'm thinking
wings.
about like the squirrels that like they're like the flying squirrels. They have like the extra.
So we would have like some little hair growing on one side.
No,
The other
no,
side
no,
would just
no.
be flap. Like you could just imagine me just having like a fucking skin just chilling. Some hair in
Flying
the back.
squirrel.
Oh my God! Would you get your wings tatted though? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean, you know that they would. You know that you would.
I totally would.
People will probably also get it pierced. Gauge the
Oh,
wing, man.
yeah,
Gauge
true.
the wing.
Oh my
That's
god.
fucking gross.
You think it's gross, but in a different reality, they're doing it. It's like the thing.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
How would the aerodynamics of like flying work then?
Well, I'm saying that like they probably are like evolved, but they know how to. You know, it's kind of like riding like a skateboard. Or
You
like
think we're just on a
there's
planet
skill
with
to
less
it.
gravity, or are our wings that like swole? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Do your wings have muscles?
Do you think
or-
that like you, if you don't work out or like you like just like sit around and get fat, like you probably can't fly because like your wings are so over, just like thick and like not able to like take off?
Like you have to get
Flying
like
is a privilege, not a right.
you have to get like surgery to get like extra support for
That
like, flight.
or yeah, literally they'll have to have like some mechanism
Like a
or some
wheelchair
machine.
flight
It's like-
machine.
It's like Flying Doctor Now just like comes to you. Like,
Oh my God, is it Dr. Now? Oh yeah, I thought it was Doctor Who. No, it was Dr. Now.
No.
Oh yeah, no, literally.
Shit,
T though.
I'm dead. Oh my gosh.
Freaking,
72 thought-provoking questions. Are we doing that today?
T, yes,
Okay.
I want to. MM.
Hmm?
A few,
Oh, I
I want
thought
to know
he
if
said
you're.
his wings for some reason. I don't know why.
No.
Like angel wings. Oh no, that
No.
was flight. That was flight. Okay, that was
Yeah.
that was
we just talked to
Poison
you.
Universe.
Yes.
Snakes.
Can I
Tea,
just say
though.
poison
Really?
fish
Like
one?
any, it
Or
could be a
is,
garden
like-
snake.
Oh
like,
my
It's like
God.
something
Yeah,
that's small.
necessary.
What if it was
No,
like shorter though?
I don't
Cool,
like
'cause it
any kind of
reminds me
snakes.
of, like,
Are you
the
also like
badass,
not into worms?
Poison ivy.
No,
T,
really.
what about like eel? Like if you saw like
Yeah,
a eel,
that's
because
what
the
people
eel
just
is
call
almost
them.
snake-like, you know.
Poison.
But they
What
have
is
just
it?
like the fins and shit.
Poison.
I
I
guess
think I've ever seen it. Yeah.
I guess like an eel can't really like do anything on land, so like you'd be probably fine with that. But like a snake, they can do a lot of shit on land. Yeah.
So does that mean if I get
Wait,
a
snakes
snake,
can
you will,
swim,
like,
too?
won't-
Huh?
I
Snakes
shouldn't
can
bring it
swim.
out.
No, but I was thinking about like
I'll go
eel, like
outside.
does the eel also like have to
Okay,
come out as well because like an eel is like a
In the
snake.
future.
We'll just
Oh,
But it
totally
was like, well,
Yeah,
they can't really
yeah,
do
totally.
anything on land. They can only really do things.
Like I
on
can't even
water,
look
so,
at a
like,
picture of a snake on my
Really?
phone without getting like.
Do you have like a
Oh.
past with snakes, or like it's just like,
A past
or like
life.
have you had like nightmares
And-
about snakes,
Yeah.
or oh,
And that's what I'm saying.
Is it like-
I also
like
don't.
an Indiana Jones, like you
I
can
was
drop
just
into
gonna
a-
say
into
that.
a pit of fucking-
Wait.
I was gonna say past life.
Yeah.
I don't understand that reference.
Indiana, because he was scared of snakes. He was fearless, like a fearless. What is it?
His kryptonite are snakes,
I
right?
can't remember.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his. Yeah, it's his kryptonite
Huh.
essentially.
And also like death.
Oh, okay.
Because you know, like some people die in a lot of pain. Some
Gee.
people die at peace. Like
T. Like,
Is
so
it-
are you?
is it-
I'd be afraid to die like in a lot of pain.
Totally.
So it's not the fear of death; it's fear of the pain before death, or is it death? Too? I mean,
Yeah.
shit.
T. Because
Both
I would,
for
I would
me.
like to die in my
Both for
sleep.
me, yeah.
You know. Actually, I don't really care.
Really? God, I wouldn't want to be scorched to death or like. I think the one thing that
The worst
Would
is
really-
burning to death.
Technically,
for sure.
'cause I
can't
It's probably
choose
like
how
the
I
quickest,
die,
but
so
like
I
I'm
think
down,
that the
like,
worst for me
anything
is
else.
like choking to
Mine's,
death,
like, drowning.
Like I don't know if I would be down with that.
asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Even though we do that with cigarettes.
T, but that's like hardcore asphyxiation that I don't like. Like that's past the.
Oh, you
okay
like
level.
asphyxiation on your terms.
The T,
Or
I
me
like
too.
being controlled by asphyxiation level. Okay, so I have these 74 thought-provoking questions that
74?
74. I know.
What the
We're not doing all of them, trust. I have a little game that I want to do. Hi, Chunky. Thanks for joining the game today, bro.
Chunky wonky.
we doing
I
5?
did... Huh?
Are we doing 5?
We'll do maybe 2 each. But they're an interesting... Or maybe we should do just like 2 and then talk about each one. Because literally, that one question that you asked took probably a good 15 minutes.
Or like an hour
to go through. So, I did these 74. I think I did all of them. Or I did maybe a good portion of them. In 2 videos, I want to say. It was part 1 and 2. Years ago on my channel. So, I'm kind of just bringing it back. We're just gonna go through them. But I think that I want everyone just to choose a number 1 through 74. Actually, can we do like 6 through 74 because I've been reading the first 5 just to keep the screen open. And like every time I'll glance down, I've already read and they're like questions. So 6 through 74. You go first. One number.
24.
24 is okay. This is a good one, and so this is for all of us. We're all going to answer this, but you'll go first. When was the last time you tried something new?
Today.
Oh. And what was that?
I never made a candle like this before.
True.
He took the one I was gonna say. I'm just kidding.
So the question, hippie, was I had told everyone that they're just gonna choose a question or a number between 6 through 74.
Okay.
And he chose 24, which was, when was the last time you tried something new? And he had said today with candles making. P.U.?
Really got one.
P.U.
Being on a podcast or whatever this is.
Honestly.
Tea. Honestly.
First time.
Because like,
and like,
it's only after the
Now
first
I've
few
been on
times
so
you kind of
many,
get like
I
the
enjoy
feel,
it.
you know? Yeah.
totally. And then back when I'm thinking, damn, they took both of the 2 that I was going to say, but okay, I got plenty more, y'all, trust. They just get less interesting from there. Maybe I should have gone burst.
Mine is
Well, I was going to go down the line, but Moomoo.
I was gonna say, okay, bro.
see, I know. Okay, so mine would probably be
Moomoo, go ahead. I could not.
She can't leave. I can't stop anymore.
No, okay. We're going in line, and then after that, then P.U.'s going to answer the question. P.U.'s going to answer it, and then we're going to go down the line.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking ready, man. Let's go.
I can tell.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
I'd have to say making myself a bath soap, like a crystal charged bath soap.
Oh my god.
And you did,
An intention bath, I guess.
like the one where you did like the charging of the moon?
On the full
fun.
moon.
Yeah. What was
Awesome.
the full moon? What was it?
The last one?
No, the one that you did the soak on. Or was it the last one?
Mm-hmm. The last one, yeah.
Mm.
It was nice.
I need to learn more about that, honestly.
Yes. It's because, like, the salt, too, it also helps because if you submerge yourself, it's kind of like you're in, like, a salt bath. Or
Totally.
it is a salt bath.
Totally.
But, there's something about, like, the water and the salt, like, the energies kind of, like, put you in a meditative state anyway. And so you kind of make, like, a deeper connection, especially during, like, the full moon. And you can connect more, and do better affirmations and manifestations and everything. Like,
Have you used any of them yet?
The bath soap?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh.
The last one.
And how was that? Like, how did you feel?
Yeah.
Honestly, it feels really rejuvenating after
Totally.
because like it's also I also put like a eucalyptus in it, and so it's like
Oh, nice.
pretty cool.
I'm sure that's really beneficial, also for your skin.
Yeah,
You know?
totally.
Yeah, I put vitamin E. I think
Mm.
it is. I can't remember. Maybe it's carrot oil. I don't know, but I put it in there and it helps.
And I also remember reading something about eucalyptus where, like, it's, like, super poisonous to, like, other creatures, but it's, like, super beneficial to, like, the human body.
I think
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
It's beneficial to your respiratory health because it helps open, like your, I guess, like airways, and then if you have
Totally.
inflammation,
I think it was
and
insects,
everything,
maybe, that it was, like,
with smoking, it
it's
helps.
really bad for.
Mm.
Because, like, I remember, like, there was a thing about eucalyptus where, like, butterflies are, like, immune to it as well.
I think it's
So-
an insect repellent.
But, like, butterflies are, like, hella chill with it. So, like, when they procreate, they actually find eucalyptus trees. And around springtime, they'll, like, meet up and they'll, like, do their thing and whatnot. Because they know that, like, they could do their thing in peace. And, like, 90+% of other insects are, like, hella repellent to it and, like, won't come near it type of thing. And I think it's also an invasive species. So it, like, kills other, like, plant and, like, life all around it, so that like other plants can't grow for like other
Or, like,
insects
takes
to
all
go
the
on
nutrients.
those plants. Right, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it's totally like beneficial to like the human body, which is like nice.
Do you often take baths, or have you just like...
I just
Recently got
started a
into
couple
it.
months ago. I think
Yeah.
Yeah, because
first
I'm more of
full
a
moon.
shower person, honestly.
Yeah, that's the only time I take it is during the full moon because
Mm.
yeah, it's like the energy of the full moon. And
Yeah.
plus, this next one is gonna be the pink super moon.
I wish there was a way that you could like incorporate that, like bath salts and shit into a shower. Like have something where like you can like it like heats up and it's like a container and like you can like spray it on yourself and it has like the bath salt. You know what I mean? In it or like something.
That'd be cool.
Somebody phone. I was...
I don't even hear anything to be honest.
What?
Oh no, this is my phone. Your phone right here on my hand.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna look it up. And I was like, wait, where is it?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, wait.
That hippie? When was the
Fuck,
last
dude.
time you tried something new?
Oh, yeah, I had to like remember that shit.
Tea.
Definitely like Mary Jane tolerance break, honestly, because like I haven't really tried slowing down on smoking weed since I started in high school, pretty much. I mean, I have like tried, but like terribly failed many a times. But now I feel like is like the cooling off period, you know. And, like, just like I started off with like mindfully smoking, just because I didn't want to like. It's mainly because it's been like giving me like mad anxiety, and like feeling paranoid even though I'm smoking indica, because I thought it was just with sativa strains, but yeah, it was like the last time that I like super hella smoked like alone in my room. I was just like, you know what, I'm good, like yeah, for the moment anyway, you know, just get the tolerance low so I don't have to like think about it all the time.
True.
But I still don't mind being around it at all. Like I totally still really like.
And you
weed.
still
like,
partake every now and then.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
not
Yeah, it's not.
at
I'm
the
not
level
like.
that you did.
Yeah, totally.
Farm.
Yeah, but I can like go days now and be like, oh hey, I actually didn't smoke today. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like feeling like more clear
Totally.
minded and like remembering like the things that I have done. I mean, like not everything, but like.
Like getting that like muscle.
I remember that we
memory
went to
back.
Vegas, like, you know, like, just not too long ago.
And those serotonin receptors
Yeah,
chill out
literally-
for a second.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
See.
Have them build up a little bit more, so I'm not as...
Dependent on it.
Yeah,
for
exactly,
that.
100%, yeah. Cigarettes, though, nicotine, we'll get to that, like, okay.
True. I would say that the most recent thing that I have tried doing was
Do we take all of yours?
Huh?
Do we take all of yours?
Yeah, no, honestly. Well, I have the thought, like, probably the most recent thing that has been big that I have done in my life is probably incorporate a roommate situation in my life, in my living situation. So I've, like, never had a roommate in my life. It's always just been, like, me in my place, like, renting from whoever I rent from type of thing. So, like...
Damn, that's a good one, actually.
Gee, because, I mean, like, you've had multiple roommates prior to me.
Yeah.
You know? And, I mean, the only other roommate I had
Well, not
prior
like
to
a
you
huge
was
amount, but...
Nikki, and that was
yeah.
maybe a month or two prior to you coming in.
Yeah, true.
Totally.
True, that's what. Oh my gosh.
You know, so...
She was like kind of starting to come over every day. And then it was
No,
like,
she literally would come over all the time because she did not like being out of her apartment all the time.
It would always be Sam texting me, like...
Not even. It would be like, hey.
Literally, I'm literally on my way right now.
Like, girl, shoot, want me to come and go?
Oh my god,
Go
T,
Pokemon or
yeah, when
something.
we were, meeting up at Cup and Go, yeah,
Too.
I remember that.
Those are the days.
Having like a good, clear roommate situation, I would say, in my opinion.
Poison Universe, your turn.
And now we have
6
a child.
through T, now we have a child.
Where is it?
6 through 74, of course not picking 24.
$30.
Okay.
I was say it's not good to
Number 30. What drives you to do better at something? Damn. These are thought-provoking questions.
Damn, yeah, okay, shoot.
Trust, take your time. We're here.
Can you repeat the question?
I was
Like
a
a
sentence, please.
Number 30. What drives you to do better at something? So I would think of that as whatever you're doing or in your life, what drives you to do better at it or to be the best that you could be at whatever you're doing? Funny, no.
I'm not as ready for this one,
We are
honestly.
putting you on the spotlight.
Yeah.
And you
Like-
chose number 30,
I know.
so you can't blame me.
Damn, I'm feeling the pressure. Chill, hold on, give me a second.
Real, like,
Which
I
drives
guess
me to
me?
be better
Huh?
at something.
Me?
Okay. As in,
My-
oh,
like, do you,
What do-
like, how would you yourself drive you to be
I
better?
thought it was your gauge. I was like, oh.
Because I want to
Or
be
your
better.
feet.
Okay,
You know?
totally.
Wait, what'd you say?
And I
Sorry.
said I want to be better.
T, because,
Yeah,
like,
that's-
she is what drives her, like,
Yeah.
her herself.
Amen, shit.
T.
Yeah. Like, because I want a better life for myself. And
Just like,
stuff,
yeah,
so.
Being yourself.
Even like
you know?
doing the littlest things, like
Yeah,
getting
baby
up, I'm like,
steps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
you
Totally, do it for yourself. Like, honestly. That would,
Honestly,
I've
'cause,
been-
like I do
don't
it
care.
for my daughter too, but I try to do it for myself.
My,
'cause
oh,
then,
yeah,
like,
my thing always
you know,
is,
Yeah.
show her.
you can never do anything for anyone else without doing yourself first.
Yeah.
And making sure yourself
And that's
is
why I
is
said
full
myself.
and happy so that you can spread that as well.
D, I know.
So
literally.
totally. Damn, she took mine, honestly.
She took mine too.
Like
I'm
when you said that, I was like,
man,
oh,
that
oh,
was
really
too
good?
good.
Oh,
I
really?
can't top that.
Okay.
But here we are again.
I like
She was
flip
good
my
to get
hair.
skin.
I was hoping she would say Mel, and I'd be like, yes. I like literally, I thought she was gonna say her daughter. I'd be like, yes, easy, no problem. And then I was gonna think, bitches, you better not take mine, because I was literally gonna be like, you know.
No, literally, like,
Me,
it was like
myself.
after I said my previous answer, I was like, sick, I'm good. And then, like, this one, I'm like, fuck, dude.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Good thing I went
Let me
first.
give me the answers.
That's what I'm saying.
Show me.
Moomoo,
What did you write?
what drives you to do something? So what drives you to do better at something?
Probably like the desire to change and to like break cycles.
Oh, okay, totally. Like, are these like
Damn
bad
it.
cycles
Go for
necessarily?
seconds.
Just the way I currently perceive it, yeah, bad cycles, like procrastinating and
True.
stuff.
Or growth cycles, like cycles that you need to like grow on.
Yeah, a lot. Like how what you mentioned, like, and she mentioned, like, growing and focusing on yourself instead of kind of focusing on everyone else. Yes,
Totally.
you can, but you can't grow unless you actually, like, or it's more like you can't pour from an empty cup.
Totally.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like you can give so much, but it's like if you don't have enough energy for yourself, it's just like, what was it for? Like, who was this for? Them? It made them happy, yes, but are you actually completely happy in the end, or do you just feel drained?
Mm.
So,
Totally.
change.
Hippie?
Pressure's on. Spotlight's
I'm in
on.
the-
Question
I'm in
30.
the hot seat again.
What drives you to
Like,
do better at
flashlight.
something?
Honestly,
And tell me when you're done, by the way, so that like I don't just have to be like, okay, now it's me. Thank you.
Just
The spotlight is on her, y'all.
I will leave again.
Audio listeners,
Trust.
Moomoo just put her camera light on
It was
ThatHippiePanda
payback. I'm
because
sorry.
it's her spotlight hour. So, question 30. What drives you to do better at
It's your turn now,
something?
damn it.
A lot, like Nikki said, I'd say like through like a lot of like self-reflection and stuff, I just like it's all about like perspective, I guess, and like fuck, I'm trying not to say what they said so bad. Literally just like
Tea, though.
you just rewrite
This is a good one.
like each question, but just like in like backwards, you know, in an essay. Just like
Oh.
the reason for da 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 da.
Like,
is
it's not
because-
plagiarized.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, I understand totally because
Yeah.
that is also what drives me is me and like the desire to break the cycles that
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
had in the past that might not necessarily be bad cycles, but cycles that are preventing me from growing at my current cycle. So me having to break those in order to, grow and strive to do better in a sense. Honestly, the desire to be comfortable, like the desire to like have the comfortability in my life, that is what like strives me.
Yeah.
Because,
same.
like comfortable in
100%.
Gee,
Yeah,
and
totally.
that might not necessarily mean money, but I mean it could, but just being able to wake up and not feel worried that X, Y, and Z are coming out of my bank account,
Just be
and
more present,
this, that, and the third are happening in my life right now. My car is doing this right now. Just like getting to the state of just being happy
My
and
bad.
comfortable
My foot
in my
rest.
life. That's pretty much what drives me. But, yeah. MM?
I would say Leonie also.
Question.
It's true, I'll say Leonie.
T. I mean, totally, but if I'm comfortable, then people around me are also comfortable because, I also worry that other people around me are not, thriving or, like, succeeding in their own
totally.
life. So, like, that would make me also. And also, Leonie, of course, having 10,000 cat towers, of course. That
Leonie's
alone.
Leonie's two.
Totally. So we're, like, 9,998 away from 10,000, but
He loves
we'll
them.
get there one day, y'all.
He loves them.
MM, question 30. What drives you to do better at something?
No pressure.
T.
Literally.
Where's the spotlight?
Under pressure.
Oh, shit, sorry.
I guess like freedom because like back in the day people didn't have freedom.
T.
So
And even now, I mean, I feel like freedom is such a facade
Yeah,
nowadays
exactly.
that
Hmm.
what people might think freedom is really isn't.
Yeah. But I mean, we do have a lot more of that leeway.
T. Are you also
Than
thinking like
Past
financial freedom?
generations.
just
or-
freedom in general.
T.
Yeah.
Like being able to like vote, stuff they couldn't do.
Totally.
We have the option to live and not survive, you know.
Mhm.
Even though, shoot,
And I've
the
always
struggle's
felt
still there, but
that like the border situation, not just with like of course the United States and Mexico, it just is like paraded throughout the news, but like
yeah.
borders in general, I just feel are like so dumb. I think that we as human beings should have access to like every part of this earth. That like obviously we have like private properties and whatnot that we can't
I
like
feel like
just
it was a
walk
good
into someone's
idea
house, but
in
like
theory.
travel anywhere, we should have that.
It's the bunion.
It was a good idea when we had a way less population to like worry
See.
about. And, yeah.
Yeah, but then there's also some people who like can't get out of their border. You know, they just because they were born, and I even hate to like get political and shit like this, but like just because they were born in like North Korea, they
Yeah,
don't have
totally.
the option to go anywhere else in the world if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Like they have to stay there, or they are like able to go to China and like some parts of China and I think a little part of Russia, but literally that's all they're able to do unless they're like smuggled out of their area. So
Isn't it
Yeah.
illegal to say like bad shit about like whatever like president or like anything bad about their country or something?
oh, like if you're in North Korea,
Yeah.
totally. Like
Yeah.
there's so many things that like
like there's no freedom of
they-
speech either.
they like have to like say like their prayers or like their allegiance or like whatever oath or whatever that they have to do like literally every day, and like it's insane. Like they're like how they dress in public is like how they have to dress. and,
Yeah.
like, it's crazy.
Dictatorship, like dude.
Totally. You only have like so many channels and you only have so many sites that you can go to. Like
Yeah, there's like barely any internet at all.
totally.
Or a lot of social media.
So do you
stuff is,
feel like
yeah.
right now, like you have that, or like you're still working towards that, or like what percentage of freedom do you think you're at right now?
50.
Okay.
That also
It's not
begs the
bad.
question: is there free will?
What do you mean?
Do you believe in free will?
Like that I can choose whatever I want to do right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in
Or is it
conditional
all-
will
Yeah.
because I feel like I have the free will to like do whatever I want to do,
Yeah.
but I can't just like go and kill someone. That's not. I don't have the free will to go do that because that's immoral. It's not something that like it's innate in me as a human being to like feel like that. It's normal for me to go and like take someone's life. It's wrong, and like some people unfortunately think that they have like that power or even like that will or free will to like go and do like cause harm or whatnot. But I don't feel like
I mean, you are
That's something.
capable. We're all capable.
right. But like just because it's free will there doesn't mean that I feel like we should exercise that will.
Oh yeah,
Because
totally. Yeah.
totally, like, you can go on killing spree, and it's like you're able to do that. But like obviously you're gonna get like caught or like some type of reprimandation is gonna happen to you. But like you do have that free will to go do it.
Yeah.
Type of thing. But I believe in conditional will. Because there are some conditions on the free will that you are given, but you do have free will to do whatever you want. But like reap the repercussions
See?
type of thing. I'm waiting for Moomoo to get back because she's next on the questions.
Intermission?
I was about to say, I've been doing so good,
Yeah.
but honestly, the last like 40 minutes I've been thinking of a cigarette. I am not lying. So on the lay Moomoo so that I could go smoke a cigarette. Love you though. How was your bathroom sesh? Everything came out good. Comfortable. Did you have to like delve into your father's knowledge and like fix our toilet again?
No, nothing.
Cool. Question 6 through 74.
It's gonna either be 3 or 69.
6
Boy,
through
Tesla.
74.
69.
69. Are you guys ready? Question.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Question 69. Is being open-minded a virtue if it's causing destructive ideas to spread throughout society?
Whoa.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, hold on. Say that, but like slower.
Right, like,
Can she pick
slow it
another
down.
Actually, I think this is a great one, but I think that
I was not
this
ready
is
for
going to be
that.
like a big, oh yeah, what they said type of answer
totally.
type question, because I think that we might all have the same ideal with it.
Well, since we already know that, how about we just all agree?
Well, I think that what I want to do is
Is this group
kind of just
discussion
do a
time?
group discussion with this question, because I feel like we might all, but I think that we should go in order. If there's anything different that you want to add to it, then you can, type of thing. Question 69. Is being open-minded a virtue if it's causing destructive ideas to spread throughout society?
Oh, okay. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, are you all ready?
Are you talking about cults or like?
It's open-mindedness. Like, is
Yeah.
being open-minded a virtue? Like, is it okay if, like, we're, I don't know, honestly, like, if,
Being open-minded if virtue is causing
honestly,
I
I can't think of, like, a possibility
hypothetical, yeah.
or that is happening right now. But if you guys can, please go to the table.
I would say, like, I would base it off of perspective, because, like, what one say would be open-mindedness, like, someone else would say, like, it's too much. Or open-minded,
super
you call yourself
general.
open-minded, like, have you actually heard about this? Like, do you actually do this? And so there's always gonna be some sort of, like opinion that's against what you believe is like a virtue. So I just think it's based on perspective, personally.
Wait, what's the second half of the question?
The second
Question
half.
69.
Or what
is
you consider a
being-
virtue, I guess.
Yeah.
Is being open-minded a virtue if it's causing destructive ideas to spread throughout society?
I mean, the destructive ideas are already like out there, like, you know. So I guess it would just depend on perspective or like what someone does with that. Again, like with the free will thing, like that's totally up to you.
Totally. I feel like the only hypothetical that I can think of is if someone was very close-minded to abortion, and to them they feel that you thinking that abortion is okay for you and your body and whatnot is is a destructive idea, that you are like showing not like showing off that you received an abortion, but the fact that you went through with it is like empowering all these other women to think that like, oh no, I don't have to like, you know, like go through this. I could choose not to have it, type of thing. Or,
Yeah, there's so
like,
many
something
different
could have
levels
happened,
that
and
it
that,
could be
like,
put
because,
into.
right, totally. But to someone who is pro-life all the way, to them they would think that that was a destructive idea, that it's being presented and spread throughout society, type of thing. That is
same thing with
hindering the
vice
lives
versa,
of so many unborn, you know, babies. But like, you know, obviously, like that's not my viewpoint. I'm pro-choice all the way. Like, you know, you do whatever you want to your body. Like that is
Right.
your choice, type of thing. And on top of that, like, we're so overpopulated as it is that if literally women don't have babies for the next 30 years, we'll still be fine as a population.
Yeah,
We're not going to go into
honestly.
sync. So, but yeah, no, I other than that, I can't really think of another like hypothetical that would fit that situation.
It just really depends
But I
on
mean,
the situation.
either of you, is being open-minded a virtue if it's causing destructive ideas to spread throughout society?
I don't know.
T. No, it's like it's a heavy one.
Yeah, totally,
That's
yeah.
why these are 74 thought-provoking
Yeah.
questions.
For real.
It
That one
could-
got me.
I mean, it could be 50-50. I don't really...
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Because I feel like there are almost kind of playing onto cults. Like, yeah, they have the freedom or the liberty to go and they study that and be
Yeah.
open-minded about that. But I feel like once you are taking cults and like putting them into controlling people's minds and behaviors and like sacrificing people or like this or that,
It definitely depends
or
on the
even
conditioning
animals,
for sure.
then like that is like getting too far and like in the sense. So like there is a degree of like open-mindedness that like I feel is acceptable before it becomes unacceptable type of thing. Also on the other spectrum, there's like a degree of being closed-minded that is like bad and that
It's like
is
testing
really
on
bad. But then
human
there's
beings
some
better
degree
than
that's
testing on animals.
okay.
Or
T.
like only overpopulated animals.
Yeah,
like,
totally. Like mice.
Yeah.
Or like, animals that are able to procreate fast, which is sad.
Depends on what you're willing to sacrifice.
Totally. That hippie? 6 through 74.
6 through 74.
Can I just say, for the record, we're more than halfway done with this, and that's not bad, y'all. We've been doing good. We've been keeping on track with this. I kind of like this.
T. Fuck, we should actually probably. I'm going with 9.
Oh my gosh, how can you
Number 9.
Oh, well, yeah. I was thinking about doing 72, but I was like, no, we just did one. I was like, so let's go back.
This one
Because I don't know if it's like
turn-based.
difficulty if you like go down to the lower ones where it gets longer.
This one's turn-based.
Shit.
Number 9,
It's what?
turn-based. So
Fucking up
like,
first.
she's going to go and then da-da-da-da type of thing. I don't want to have this as an open discussion because this is something that we all should have some type of different thought
Oh no,
of
sorry.
it or viewpoint. Question 9. What would you change about your life if you knew you would never die?
Whoa, okay. Change about my life if I knew we were never gonna die. Well, I mean, like. Honestly, nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, for me, I would change my habits, like eating, smoking, this or that, because for me it's like, yes, I might never die, but does that mean my physical body doesn't age? Or if it does age, how bad do I age? So
See, that's
if
what I'm saying.
wanted
I just
to,
put it into
I
perspective.
would want to like
as,
preserve
yeah.
my body as much as I can if I'm never gonna die, type
True.
of thing. But if I am never gonna die, my body will be able to like be the same. Then like it wouldn't change my habits because like fuck it, I'm never gonna die. So, but yeah,
Yeah, mine's just straight up no. Like, even if.
T.
What's the question again?
Number 9. What would you change about your life if you knew you would never die?
I guess I'd want to be a millionaire or have,
See, that's exactly what I was
have a lot of
thinking.
money.
It's like, well, if I
so
had
that
to.
I wouldn't have to work and I could just like
Dude.
travel.
And you can like do every degree out there. It might take you 1,000 years, but fuck it, you're never gonna die. So like learn all the knowledge you can, and then like build that knowledge and build businesses, and then own businesses, and then own corporations, and then next thing you know, you're just happy, free for the rest of your life, which is forever.
Does it make a difference if you're the only one that like lives forever and everyone else around you dies? Or?
Well, that might not be the case.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying.
I'm saying,
Does that like change your answer? Or, like,
does that?
I don't know. Does
Wait,
it?
what?
Does that change your answer if like you're the only one on this earth that could live forever?
Yeah, or if everyone
But
else.
everyone that surrounds you has like a normal life. Would you still want to always just have money? or like fight for, or like earn, you know, your money and then like have it earn your millions?
No, I would still want money.
Same, honestly.
Because I think if I didn't, I had to sit around and with no one else around, I'd go crazy.
Yeah.
And I think another thing is that if I know this is like heartless to say, but like if I was in the situation, I wouldn't want to put my whole life into the people around me, because then once they die, I feel like I would probably like inherit like a very deep sadness that probably will take me a few thousand years to get over, type of thing. When in reality,
a few trillion.
When in reality, I could just like go and have fun and like be with whoever is around me at any given moment and just keep meeting people, type of thing, throughout my life, and just always meeting new people, type of thing. You know what I mean? For forever and ever.
If you never die, does that mean that you're God? So you can just like create another species, you know? Like,
well, you might not have that power, but like just the fact that you're able just to live forever.
yeah.
P. Question 9. What would you change about your life if you knew you would never die?
I know this would sound weird, but I guess my confidence.
Okay.
Like, I would have more confidence to go out and actually do things.
T.
Stop like. No, you stop talking.
T. For you audio listeners right now, the hippie panda
It's
is
the Red Bull,
trying
I'm sorry.
to
It's the
prevent
Red Bull, I'm
herself
sorry.
from talking. Stay tuned when we release our single podcast episodes. I agree, though, definitely. Confidence. But, like, just the confidence to, like, to do anything that you wanted to do. Because, I mean, you're living forever, so you to literally do everything. And be able to just do it. And not care who's around, because they are only around for a speck of time, you know, compared to your time that you're going to be there forever for.
Yeah, totally.
Type of thing. So, yeah, I agree. I feel like I would also lose a lot of emotions if I lived forever, type of thing, you know, because, like,
Same.
love would just get so boring, and,
Mm.
you know, being patient, I would just, like, realize, like, already transcend being patient, and, like, that wouldn't be an issue to me, because, like, I have forever, so, like, patience, like, time, is, or any emotion to deal with time is, like, no issue to me, type of thing.
Definitely read a lot more and take risks.
Mm.
Because now I just feel like I'm so much of like, well, a recovering hypochondriac type. Still have my moments, but I just feel like I'm just kind of scared to do things. Like, I don't even want to fly back home, and I know that I miss my family so much that I want to visit them, but I just, like, I'm not looking forward to flying. But it's like, if I know I'm not dying, like, why would I care? And so it's like, it would be nice to know, like, hey, yeah, or just, like, be able to experience things. Like, yeah, I went skydiving and da-da-da-da, or
Right.
just
the
something
confidence to do that.
or cliff diving. It's just something that I'm too scared to do right now.
Totally.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all.
Encore?
Honestly, this is the last one. I'm just gonna go and pick, and it's gonna be I'm like trying not to, like, I'm trying to read them, but not read them. 37 is the one I'm doing, and it is I don't know if I fully like this one, because I wanted to do another, like, solo talk, but I think this is more of like a group discussion one, because I feel like we would also have the same kind of, like, answer. Question 37. If karma was coming back to you, would it help or hurt you? Personally, I think that it would help me, because I feel like I personally and like very just open to a lot of things and very accepting to a lot of things in life. And so I feel that if I'm accepting of it, then hopefully in return it would be accepting of me, type of thing, in a positive way.
Yeah.
This one's open for discussion, so MMPU, do either of you, I mean, the question is, if karma was coming back to you, would it help or hurt you? I mean, personally, I feel like you guys are both like decent people, unless you're pulling the wool over my eye. You know, I don't know.
Unless it's a bad situation, then you're gonna get good karma.
Like you personally, you would feel that you would have the good karma in a bad situation, just because you yourself have like put out good karma and like have seen like the best in people and like have tried to do like, yeah, totally. No, like I understand. PU.
I would say like maybe a little bit of bad and then good, just because like I know like without thinking or not realizing like, you know, you hurt people and
Totally understand.
it's just kind of like I feel like what you put out in the world always comes back and it's just kind of like if you're mean to someone or you do something that's like bad karma's gonna come in.
Even if it's unintentional, you know, like sometimes you don't know what other people are going through, and you might say something that you've said in front of them many times before and it's like never affected them, or like you guys have laughed about it, but then like they might be going through a moment where you mention it or say it or whatever, and like it could rub them the wrong way, type of thing. And even like that will come back to you, type of thing, even though you didn't it wasn't intentional at all. And that's why it's so, I feel, important to be mindful of like the words, because like even thoughts can attack someone next to you if you're thinking it, but like the words, they're like sharp as knives, you know, and they can cut through people without you even, I feel, like meaning to.
Or like when you're like passing by someone and like your head, you're like, oh my god,
totally, like
he or she does not look good in that or something. It's
totally.
just I feel like then it's just like karma's coming, because she's like, that's not very nice to say.
And someone's gonna be like passing by you and be like, oh my god,
and they can do the same thing,
you know?
Or like
totally.
just because you thought it, like somebody else could actually like say it to you.
Totally, exactly.
And for me, like that would just like crush me, so I tried really hard, like, but you know, like high school I was bad.
You just have to imagine yourself surrounded by
I'm like,
mirrors.
now I'm like trying to be like better, so I don't judge people.
Yeah.
No matter what, and that's what I'm trying to teach Melody, because I'm like, do not judge people. Like, everybody is unique in their own way.
Yeah, everyone's going through their own thing, you know.
Just be there, you know. Live your life.
I agree.
Be respectful.
You two, you want to add anything, Moomoo? ThatHippiePanda. The question is number 37. If karma was coming back to you, would it help you or hurt you?
Should I put the spotlight on?
Same.
What? I've already done mine.
No, I'm saying shine the spotlight.
Oh no, I'm saying for what to do. Because it's an open discussion.
Yeah.
I feel like personally, we all deep down are like good people. I don't feel like we have some malicious like under thought that we, or like some type of motive that we're going to like try to like come out of with anything between us or in life. So I feel like for the most part karma is going to be coming back in good favors to all of us. But like you said, PU, that like even the small things, totally. So
I think obviously my response off of a video I saw on Taoism. I'll tell it like a story.
Gee, we're ready.
See, I knew she was ready.
So there was this villager, and he had like horses, or a horse. And one day his horse ran away, and all the other villagers were like, "Oh my gosh, your horse ran away. That's so bad." And his response was, "Maybe." They're like, "Maybe, okay." And the next day, that horse comes back, but they bring like a whole pack of wild horses, so it's just not just one, there's a whole bunch of them. And the villagers, they're like, "Oh wow, look, your horse came back with a bunch of other ones. Isn't this such great news? Like, isn't this amazing?" He's like, "Well, maybe." And so one day his son was riding the horse, or one of the horses, the wild horses, and he fell off, and he ended up breaking his arm, and everyone in the town, they were like, "Oh no, your son broke his arm. Like, that's such bad news." And the father was just like, "Well, maybe." And the day after that, I guess you'd call them like army recruiters back then. Like, if you were able-bodied and male, you were like in well enough conditions to fight. And since the son had broken his arm, he wasn't like able to go into the army because he wasn't fully able-bodied. And so it's just like all based on like how you perceive it. And like my other answers before, it's all based on perspective. Like Taoism. So it's like,
Bitch took my answer.
maybe you could base it off of, like, you can call it bad, but then the next one, it's just like every step that you perceive as good or bad is like a lesson in your life.
Yeah,
So.
it's like he could have said, "Oh yeah, it's so bad that my son broke his arm," but then like in reality, in perspective, like obviously you don't want to go to fucking war at that period of time. I would feel, or like
Probably
really any
young
time.
age.
Like you don't want to be like forcefully put into the military in any kind of situation like that. So
See?
So you're trying to say more so that like you don't look at it more as like a fact that it's karma, but that it's just it is. More
Yeah.
so. Okay.
that's pretty much my answer. Like even if it is like bad karma, it still helps me anyway because like it's always like there's always a lesson to learn from good or bad karma.
Yeah, there's got to be some like kind of duality.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wow, we got through them all, y'all.
All 74?
Should we do another round?
No.
Whoa!
74. Last one.
The last one? Should we just do the last one
I'm
then?
getting antsy, but yeah.
Do we check what time everyone here has to work? I mean, I don't. I have school. But like,
Wait, do you have work tomorrow? Oh, fuck. Okay, so,
74 beginning
this
of
is
next
good,
podcast.
then. We are good.
74 beginning of next podcast.
And also, how about I'll end with this. Next Tuesday, if we're all here, the question for the audience is question 74. Comment below what your answer is.
Please.
And next week we'll talk about the question. 74. Who are you really? Describe yourself without using your name or any attributes given to you by society and really think deep down, who are you?
That's a two-parter.
So, please, once again, I'm going to repeat it for our audio listeners and for anyone who, please, comment down below and let us know. Question 74, who are you really? Describe yourself without using your name or any attributes given to you by society and really think, deep down, who are you? Thought-provoking questions.
Are you gonna save that?
I mean, it was the same one.
Was it the same one? Okay,
literally
well.
4 years ago. So,
Yeah.
but yay! Podcast done, y'all. What is this like? Maybe podcast 8 or podcast 7 right now? Are we on podcast 7? No,
Damn.
podcast 6. I
I
don't know. I'll have to look,
I
but
remember.
That's it.
I'm surprised that we got through this one, honestly, because
Honestly,
today we almost didn't do it, and I'm happy that we were able to do it. And thank you for everyone coming and enjoying it this late. And hopefully the crystals helped. What do you guys feel?
Yes,
I think
100%.
that
Mr. Turt over there.
they help so much,
Chunky
definitely with
bug.
everything. And
Chunky chunk.
how are the candles going? By the way, you're done with
Oh my God,
yours
yeah.
completely,
Oh yeah.
and you're done with yours completely.
No, I still got.
Yeah, a couple more to go.
Yeah.
Damn, you got yours done real quick. Is it like dry or is it still pretty? I think mine is like.
Oh, do you want the reserve?
Mine is
links?
dry. So.
Oh, I still have to
I
do
enjoy
one.
this
Oh
show.
my God, T. Literally.
I didn't even the candles even go with.
Thank you so much, y'all, for coming to the podcast. Join in next week as we do another podcast. Also, as a side note, we didn't mention the book this week because we are really behind on the book, but hopefully next week we will be able to get some of that done. If not, then the week after that. But we working on it,
you
y'all.
still
We
feeling your
working on
side.
it.
We try and we live in our best life. We
Living
just
our
had to-
best life.
We just had to relax for a little bit, you know, put things into perspective.
Also, like, dislike.
Like,
Comment,
dislike, subscribe,
unsubscribe,
unsubscribe.
Clap.
subscribe,
Clap.
Clap,
Y'all
clap.
clap, clap, clap. And don't forget that question
Look at how
74. Reply down
We're gonna have a
below.
lot of
Comment
ones,
down
so you
below.
can
Not
take
reply. Comment down below. Love y'all. Bye.